Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to recreate this neutral glam makeup look featuring a subtle smoky eye. To begin, I'm going to first apply the Milk Makeup Blur Stick down the T-zone of my face. Then I'm going to apply the LA Girl Pro Foundation all over using my beauty blender. I've been loving this foundation recently. It looks super natural on the skin. Next, I'm going to highlight and conceal using my Age Rewind concealer. I'm applying this underneath the eye to help hide dark circles. And then I'm also placing a bit down the T-zone to give a brighter highlighted look while also giving a bit more extra coverage. I then set this highlighted area with my Tarte Translucent Setting Powder. Moving on, I applied my Benefit Hoola Matte Bronzer and used this to contour. Just so you guys know, my next video will be the highly requested updated skincare video. I would love it if you guys would comment below telling me what your skin type is and what your skin concerns are. That way when I film that video next week, I can be sure to answer as many of your questions as I can. To fill in my brows, I use two different products. I first use a volumizer, and then I filled in the shape and color. Both of these are from Benefit. All the products I'm using will be listed in the description box with a link for you to click on, so you can shop directly there. I'll also have discount codes listed. Next, I'm going to apply a very light natural blush to get a flush of color and then apply one of my favorite highlighters. This is Ofra Rodeo Drive, and I'm applying this on my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, and Cupid's bow on my lip. Every time I wear this highlighter, I get a ton of compliments. This is also one of my go-to brushes for strobing and highlighting. I'll have the link for that in the description box. Now for my eyes, I'm first prepping with the Smashbox 24-Hour Eye Primer on both of my lids. For this look, I'm using the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. The first color I'm going to use is Thanks a Latte, and I'm using a fluffy brush to apply this all over the lid up into the crease. Next, to give a little bit more depth and definition, I'm using Bestie, and I'm still using a fluffy brush, just applying this over top of the first shade we already used. Now taking brownie points, I'm going to apply this on the top lash line about 3/4 of the way in. I'm using a small brush for this and just blending back and forth, really smudging and blending this out. This is going to be the base or start of a smoky liner. And you can see as I'm blending back and forth, I'm also slightly smudging it up into the lid while tapering it out. I also wing it out slightly. I would say it's more of a triangle rather than an actual wing. And then using a fluffy brush, I then again blend this out. To darken that line or liner, I'm using Teddy Bear, and I'm placing this over top of the shadow we just applied. This time I'm using a steadier hand, and I'm not blending as much. It is more of a line closer to the lashes. It's basically just a layering process, blending each time until you're ready to apply the last shadow, which acts as the liner. You then can apply your mascara on top and bottom lashes, and then any style false lash that you choose. I went with one of my go-to favorites. Then to brighten and highlight the eye, I'm using the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. It's called Extra Creamy. I'm placing this under the brow and in the inner corner. I wanted to add a bit more drama, so I'm using a liner on the waterline on top and bottom. I'm in love with the color. It's called Twisted Teal, but it's like an emerald green. I went with a simple matte nude color lip. This is from Makeup Forever, and I just apply this as normal. Then you are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, check out the description box or comment below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also if you are excited for the upcoming skincare video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.